What's up guys, welcome to my 100% completion of Inside. Now before I go into this game, I just want to apologise to everybody that the content just hasn't been coming. It's late, it's very late. And the reason being is because I started streaming on Kick. And unfortunately I haven't been able to split my time up equally or consistently. And that's something that I'll need to work on. So we started Minecraft on stream, Minecraft Dungeons, sorry, and it's taken a lot longer than I ever expected it to. So I've been working off stream a lot as well, and I've been trying to get things done. There's a lot of things close to the end, but just one or two achievements niggling that I just cannot unlock or I cannot get done because it's quite difficult. So I just want to thank you all for being patient. Even though there's no content coming out, people are still following the channel, liking the videos. People are still following Kick channel, and I can't thank you all enough. I really can't. Thank you all for being patient. But we're just going to jump into this. This game is called Inside, and I've looked at the information that I need to look up. And this game has 14 achievements, and once collected, those achievements will give you 1,000 gamer score. As regards to time, it's said roughly 2 to 4 hours, but that obviously is skill based depending on how many times you die or what you need to collect and that. So once again, thank you all for your patience. Let's sit back, relax, and let's get into this. Right, so this is Inside. A lot like Limbo, because I believe it's the makers of Limbo that have made this as well. But Limbo is a very difficult game. I think there's one achievement that stops a lot of people going for the 100% or the platinum. I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation, but it would be a platinum. And it's to not die less than, well, not die any more than 5 times. It's very difficult. It really is, from what I've been told. But we'll see how we get on with this. Right, so as we've just jumped off the cliff and we head down into the water, I've been told that if you see a yellow cable, that means that there's a collectible near. So let's go back on ourselves, and around here somewhere will be the collectible. So I'm guessing I can push this. Right, yep, there we go. We jump up onto here. Interact with this. Hold X and pull out that. And there we go. 70 gamer score, murky waters, something's not right down here. That is basically the game as far as achievements wise. It's just finding the collectibles. But this game from the beginning just throws you into the deep end. It's really a bit of a breath of fresh air actually. There's no build up. It's just straight in there. No danger. Just get in and just fly with no wings basically. Right, so coming up to this part, when you run into the field, you just need to keep spamming the X button, because there's a secret part that you can't see. And there we go. I think I've just got it there. And you hold up, it opens up the trapdoor, and then there's a ladder. So you can't see it, it's difficult, so just keep spamming the X button, and that will then latch onto the door. And there we go. This is the second kind of collectible. And there we go. 70 gamer score, field research, unearthing secrets. Right, so I've just came to the first puzzle of the game. What we're going to do is pull the rope 3 times, Once you've done that, we're going to ignore the switch, go over to the door. This is going to allow some chickens to come in. So we need those to follow us all the way over to the wall. And what we're trying to aim to do here is get the chickens as close to the wall as possible. And then when they're like that and as close as they can, a quick run for it so that they're behind you, and then we'll do the switch and they'll get sucked up the pipe. And I missed. What a donut. Let's go back, we'll get it done again. So keep your hand on the B button until they've actually gone up and not just do what I did. Right, so they're up to me as close as possible, and again make a break for it, and then we'll hold the B button down until they've gone through the pipe. And that just knocks the barrel over. And that is essentially the first puzzle of the game. I just thought I'd put that in just to see how difficult they are, which they're not. That's anything to go by. Right, and so we've just gone into the barn with the pigs. We've got to pull the plank off to get inside, put the swings over, jump on the rope, and there is the third collectible. Right, in. And there we go. 70 gamers score, we. They never made it to the market. One thing I will say is that the graphics on this game is very good. I really like the art style. And it feels like you're going on such a journey with this guy. It really does. I'm very impressed. The story's quite decent as well. So guys, excuse me, we're now coming up to our next collectible. So what we need to do is grab the rack of timber, do a little jump, oh sorry, no, grab the timber, jump over, and then we'll push that to the top as far as it can go. Then a little jump over, back on the ladder, over to there, and then up we go. Now you have to be very careful here, because once this safe gets pushed off the end, the timber goes with it. So we just need to keep till it's about to drop, and then run as fast as you can, and as you can see, it disappears. So once that's done, let's go back the way we came. Right, sorry, to the ladder and go all the way down to the bottom. Not sure, you could drop down there, I don't think you'll die, but we're just not going to take the risk. So as we continue along, go down the hole that it created by the safe, follow the yellow wire. Should, and there it is, gives us the next collectible. Just wait a little bit for it pops. Or even if it doesn't decide to pop. Oh, and there we go. 70 gamer score left behind. Safe falling and hard landings. Right, so I found another yellow wire, so obviously there is a collectible nearby. So we'll get to the drain pipe, scroll down, and then we will jump to the left onto the ladder and follow it all the way down to the bottom. And there we go, there's another collectible. So we will grab this and then we'll wait half an hour for the achievement to pop. Just a little joke there. And we will be on our merry way. So we'll just stay here for a minute. The game time to sort itself out. 70 gamer score, obscure foundation lies beneath the city. Right, so another yellow wire, which obviously means collectibles nearby. So we'll follow that wire all the way down. Keep following it round. So we come to this place. Now you can see that there's two mind trick helmets there. So what we need to do is bring your worker to the top of your submarine like that. No, we don't want him to get it, do we? No, we want him back. Come on, baby. Stay on there. Right, so as long as he's on there, then that allows us to get back in the submarine. A bit finicky, but it should be alright. It could fall off. So we need him on that helmet. And I don't know how I did that, but it worked. That is what you need to do. So once he's on there, then that allows you to control the second worker through the mind trick helmet here. So what we'll do is we'll bring him all the way over to here. Hold X on the collectible and pull. And that should give you the achievement for the collectible. And there we go. 70 gamers score, friends in low places, dislodging derelict in the depths. Alright, so obviously this is new mechanic into the game, a new enemy. And what we need to do is keep her away, a bit like we did at the start of the game with the pig, where we ran and then ran over him, and the same. And so we just need to keep her at bay, pretty much. As you can see, probably what I'd do here, the best thing to do actually, is to be close to the door as you possibly can, as far away as she can go, come through here, and then we'll trap her in there for now. Hopefully that's good enough. Right, so as we've just encountered that enemy and we locked her in, if you continue right and up, you'll see some wooden pallets that you have to break through. Break through those, come up to the surface and go left, and you'll be in this area. Now this has two pipes, so what you have to do is you have to bash it twice with your submarine, and then it allows you to get out and jump up and carry on up. But this also leads you to the next collectible as well. So what we'll do, we will just pull that out and hopefully achievement will pop straight away. Or not. there we go. 70 gamer score, a tableau. Skipping stones at the beach. Right, so when we get to this area, obviously there was a yellow wire there, or a cable, and we couldn't get through because he just wasn't strong enough to pull it off. So get your workers in there to help you. And then you should be able to jump through. Right, so we'll go down the ladder. Right, and what we'll do is we'll continue to keep running, and we'll come up to a torch, which is there. We'll take that out there. Now what's going to happen is there's going to be 4 dogs, and all you have to do is pretty much like the last one where you wave them. It automatically waves, but then when the dog comes to the right, you want to send him back, and you want to send the left ones back as well, and then the right one, send him back, and then the left one, and you continue to keep doing it until you get to the collectible. Yeah, they just try to attack then, and then the right ones, you just have to be wary. Get them out of the way, the right ones out of the way. It's just all about time. That's it, they should, yeah, they're off now. So that's that done, that's another collectible. So that is 70 game score, pack mentality, pulled together. Right, so unfortunately I've gone past this part, and it's not really as much of a guide that it is that I can help you with, but this is the section where the mermaid is following you. I'm going to call it a mermaid because that's what it looks like. The mermaid will be following you, and you're kind of teasing her in the way you're going through the waters, and you get to a part in the game where there's a hatch, and all you have to do is drop down, and when she comes closer to you, you get back out again, so you're kind of teasing her. Run to the left, into the water, down and left, and as you come up, you'll come to this area, and I'm going to die close, and you'll come to this area, and this is where the collectible is. And the collectible's name is going to tell me when it pops, and it is called 70 Gamers called Respite Dive Back In. So I'm guessing the way through is probably this way. No. Right, now we need to find the way out. Right guys, so what happened is that mermaid kind of captured us, but then she also gave us an ability which is to breathe underwater, which is great. So from there, go up to the right and you'll come into sort of a building, and just follow it to the right, and when you come out of there, come down and all the way to the left, and you'll find there was a wire before you came into the building, and this is where it ended up, along the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll have a little mess with the latches, get them to open up, and then there's one at the top here, and that should open the door. Yep. Right, so we'll just continue to swim up this way, and this should be a collectible at the end of here. Go. And again, it's going to take all day to pop. Maybe it's not even going to pop at all. And there we go, 70 gamer score unfathomable? Take a deep breath. As slow as me nan these achievements today. Right, so for the next collectible, what we need to do, when we get to this part, we need to make sure that is in the centre or roughly by using the wheel. Don't go in the spotlight because it will kill you. So next of all, then what we'll do, we'll go back to the left and we'll dive down. And then there should be a door on the right, which we'll go through. And this is the part why it's quite crucial that it's in the centre or thereabouts, because you can still get spotted down here. So what we'll do is we'll get that. You can just about see the light, and you just need to get back in the water as quickly as possible. And that gives you 70 games called Clockwork Shadows at Noon. And that is the next collectible. Right, so we're just going to head up to the next collectible. So once you've done all this, where you've got the gas box up into the area that you're in now, you need to push it all the way over to the right. Just below that button. We'll pop that down. Then what we'll do is the same again, activate the gas. As you fly up, press the button, get over to the right. And there is the collectible. And that is 70 gamer score, room for reflection, hanging up. Right, so when you get to this part, what we need to do is drop down, I'll catch you, and as you come along, you'll see there is the collectible. So wait for those you guys to come, jump up, and then jump again, and that is the third. Is that the 12 collectible? 70 gamer score, office space, do an elevator pitch. So I believe that is around the 12th collectible. Right, so now we're on the trail of the last collectible. So pull the table over, get up to the ladders, jump on the control panel, and get yourself a little bit of momentum. And then up we go to on the pole. Continue to the right. Get rid of this grate. Keep scrolling to the right. This automatically ducks for you. So lift this and drop down. Continue to the right, and then we can come to a ladder. So jump onto that, and then we'll go up. Not down. There you can see the yellow wire already, so you know you're close to the collectible. Then we'll run into here, and then as far as you can go, and hold B, pull back, and in there was the last collectible. And that is 90 gamer score, the last one. And that is all achievements for inside. So right guys, that is inside, 100% completed. We'll just take a little look. 14 achievements give you 1000 gamer score. And that game roughly took me 3 hours and 21 minutes. Now, I did enjoy the game. The story's good, but at the end it could mean many different things, and it just depends on how you perceive it. So to truly get the ending and the grasping of it, you're going to have to play it yourself, and that is the only way, because everybody's opinion is going to be totally different. But as far as gameplay, the mechanics were quite crisp actually. There was no jankiness to them. I didn't find. I thought when you jumped, and there was no lag, or there was no sort of pressing the button and then it will decide to have a jump. Probably one really weird thing was how long it took to actually pop the achievements when you got them. Sometimes 30 seconds after you'd done it. So it kind of gets you a bit on edge, because it's like, well, is it going to pop, or is it, do I need to do this again? What's the crack? But visually as well, this game was quite simple, but it was really nice. It had a great palette to it as well, which is quite impressive. The puzzles were easy enough to be able to do first time, and the collectibles were quite easy to collect as well. They weren't too difficult. As long as you find the yellow wire, you pretty much just got to follow it. There's not too much difficulty about it. But again, I'm going to apologise. These have taken a long time, and that's because I've got so many games near to completion that I've been stuck on one or two achievements that have been quite difficult. So I've had to kind of swap and change games around to be able to bring some content. This has took way too long, like, to get another video out, and I'm really sorry about that. But as I'm streaming as well on Kick pretty much every night, it's down to me to juggle my time better. So once again, all I'll do is apologise. But at the minute, everything's going 100 miles an hour. It's quite chaotic. So let me find my feet. We'll settle it down, and then we should be back on track. But yeah, once again, if you like the video, guys, give it a like. If you could subscribe, that'd be great. We can keep things going on. And if you could head over to Kick as well and support me over there with a follow, that'd be great. It's all free. It just helps me, pushes me up the ranks a bit more on the streaming, just to be able to bring all this content to you, so you can see me. You can see the highs and the lows of achievement, and the struggles that we do have, and the good times that we have. So yeah, guys, once again, thank you all for your patience, and I'll catch you all in the next one.